kept the order of this collection loose. I'm not adhering to a strict timeline of when a song was written or where or why. Instead, I've grouped the lyrics according to mood. You'll hear me chattering in between songs, and I'll say only what comes to my heart. I see these lyrics as little postcards from a long life. I see them as expressions of sadness or joy, fear or frustration, heartache and hope, that are all part of our daily struggle to stay sane. Without those songs, I might have gone insane. They let me vent whatever needed venting. Sometimes they correspond to real events in my life. Other times I'm just making up stories that I tried to write in a way that's relatable to average folks like me. Songwriting isn't exactly average work, but it's hardly the only work I've done. I've worked dozens of different jobs, including pumping gas and raising hogs, but the one I love best is writing and making music. I'd rather write a lyric than plow a field. I'd rather write a song than paint a barn. I loved picking cotton when I was a kid, but the moment I found a way to make money making music, I was gone. Now that we're talking about money, here's the first group of songs, most of them written in Houston in the late 50s when I was in my 20s. I was down and out, didn't have a clue of what a song might be worth. All I knew is that I had to write them. $50 a song. It took me a while to realize that songs can mean big money. As a naive kid, I figured that just like the songs sung by birds belong to everyone, so do songs sung by humans. Didn't know the first thing about copyrights and publishing. Maybe because songs came to me so easily, I never considered them work. Consequently, I didn't understand their monetary worth. I barely had enough money to buy food and pay the rent, so hiring an attorney was out of the question. Besides, I didn't know any. So when someone came along and said they liked my song well enough to buy it, I never argued price. Or if artists I admired said they would record my song, I wasn't about to ask any questions about ownership or royalties. I figured that, at least in some way, I was being paid in hope. And hope was what kept me going. Nightlife. When the evening sun goes down, you'll find me hanging around. The nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Many people just like me, dreaming of old used-to-bes, and the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Listen to the blues they're playing. Listen to what the blues are saying. Mine is just another scene from the world of broken dreams, and the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. When I first met Ray Charles, who became one of my best friends, he said, "Willie, I gotta be honest. When I first heard Nightlife, I was sure it was written by a black man." "Thank you," was my quick reply. It was one of the nicest compliments I'd ever received. The song's been sung by everyone from Aretha Franklin to B.B. King. I like their versions more than my own. It's not because I don't think white people can't sing the blues. They can. I can. But in doing so, I gotta remember the blues is a musical form, even a spiritual form, that originally comes out of the black struggle. The blues are beautiful because they transform sad to glad. When you sing them, and when you listen to them, you can feel that heavy weight of heartbreak starting to lift. Did I have the blues as a young man? Hell, I think we're all born with the blues. We get the blues the minute we realize we're gonna die. No matter how far we evolve in our thinking, the thought of physical annihilation is never a pretty one. We comfort ourselves with thoughts to help energize us in a positive direction. I personally believe in reincarnation. But even though I look forward to slipping into a different form, doesn't mean that I'm eager to slip out of this present form. Yes, night is followed by day, but that new day, for all its golden glory, will, like butter, soon melt into the darkness of night. Funny how time slips away. Well, hello there.